So we are currently on our way to Houston to my sister's house for Christmas, and when I was planning and prepping for this trip, I had been thinking I was just going to try to crank out some extra YouTube videos before I left so that I wasn't having to try and record a video at my sister's house, like a sit-down video or anything like that. And I did get one extra video recorded, but then I was thinking it might be fun just to do a little bit of a Christmas type of vlog video for you guys. So we are going to be going through the whole process of going to my sister's house, all the fun Christmassy things, including quite a few Planty things that we will be doing while we are down there, all the way through heading back up to Dallas. And my friend who is living with me right now is taking care of Toby and the plants. If you have not seen my recent video I did on how to set a plant sitter up for success and other things that you can do to help keep your plants alive while you're out of town, I will link that down below for you. But I did what I described in that video for her before I left. So hopefully she manages okay, but when we do get back to Dallas, we will be checking in on all of my plants to see how everybody fared while I was gone. And as you may have noticed in the intro of this video, I am traveling with the remaining Marble Queen pothos cuttings that we took together. These are the ones we didn't pot up in the recent video where we potted up a bunch of the propagations we had recently done. And that is because these are going to be planted back in with my mother's Marble Queen pothos that I gave her for Mother's Day. I made sure she's bringing her plant down to Houston with her. I'm bringing the cuttings, so we will be potting these up in part of this video. I'm not sure what day we're going to do that on yet, but right now we need to get back on the road if we're going to make it in time for dinner. Okay, so slight change in plans. My niece, who I'm actually going to be meeting for the first time on this trip, has been apparently quite the fussy little baby today. It sounds like she's having some tummy troubles. My sister had to take her to the doctor earlier, and now my sister and my brother-in-law are trying to put her down to bed, and they're just kind of exhausted from dealing with the whole thing. So instead of being at my sister's house, we actually are now at my parents' small little townhouse that they bought down here when they found out they were going to be grandparents, so that they could basically have a place to stay when they want to come for extended period times and not feel like they're like all up in my sister's business 24/7, and also so that they could have a place where they could bring their dog Louie, whom you're about to meet, with them instead of having to like board him or find a dog sitter for him while they were gone. So the current plan is just to have dinner here with my parents tonight, stay the night here, and then we're all just going to head over to my sister's house first thing tomorrow morning. But right now, I just want to get the F out of this car because I've been sitting in it for 4 hours. So let's head inside and meet my furry little brother, Louie, who is always super excited to see me. Hi, Louie. Hi. 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 Nobody can see you when you're doing that. Sit. 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 You sit. You sit. 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 Be a good boy. Sit. 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 Hi. Hi. So what you cooking, Dad?
Lentil soup.
Alright guys, so we just got done eating dinner. I've got to wrap up the thumbnail for tomorrow's video, and then I think we're gonna watch a movie. Maybe that new Knives Out, I think it's a sequel, Glass Onion, I believe it's called, on Netflix. I think we're gonna check that out. And then I'm probably gonna go to bed because I'm kind of tired. So we'll catch back up tomorrow morning when we head to my sister's house. Good morning. It is currently 6:30 on Christmas Eve. This guy slept in the bed with me all night last night, which is against his mom and dad's rules. But we don't care, do we, Louie? No, we don't care. So I'm just putting the finishing touches on the video that's being released this morning, and then we've got to head to Lowe's because I have to do some last minute Christmas shopping. I don't usually leave it to this late, but it happened. So we're going to go over there as soon as I have breakfast, and I figure while we're there, we'll walk through the plant section and see what they got. right, you guys, I think we'll go check out the plants first, and then we'll go find the things I need for Christmas gifts. They've got some really nice large palms. These are actually some of the nicest, largest palms I've seen in a while. I wonder how much they are. Let's see. $44.98. That's really not that bad for a palm that's big. Like, these are really, 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 really large. There's also some big, beautiful bird of paradise here for like $49.98. That's not bad either. Very, very lovely looking. No torn leaves on there. Just nice, big, huge, intact leaves. There's also some really nice, very big peace lilies. This is a really large peace lily. Let's see how much this is. Looks like it's $26.98. That's really good for a peace lily that big. And it comes in a nice pot. And over here we've got some fiddle-leaf figs. Some beautiful big Dieffenbachias over here, looking very, very, very beautiful. Snake plants. We have some Calathea fretties here in a hanging basket situation, which Calatheas in hanging baskets seems a little bit odd to me, but you know, I guess it works. Not horrible, but these are some cute pots that these are coming in. I really like those. Those are nice. And I like that more people are selling plants with decorative pots. And like, it just makes things a lot easier because you know it's going to fit in that pot because they knew it was going to fit in that pot. Let's see what else we've got over here. We've got more pothos, it looks like. Some Dracaena in here. A couple different types of Dracaena. I really like this patterning and coloring on Dracaenas versus the yellow. Just my personal opinion. Some more ferns, some Syngonium. Let me get our lighting fixed a little bit here. There we go, that's a little bit better. Some rattlesnake Calathea, and once again, all of these are coming in their own little cover pots, so that's great. More pothos, more Calathea. I think this is the Beauty Star, I believe, or maybe these are vittatas. Let's see if it says on the tag. Nope, of course it's not going to tell me anything, is it? Just says Calathea species, but it looks like either a vittata or a beauty star to me. We've got some sort of philodendron, it looks like, over here. Let's see if it tells me. Yep, it just says philodendron species. Thanks a lot, guys. That's really helpful. I really hate plant tags like that. We got a ZZ plant right here. And then over here, we've got some more Calathea, some Calathea rosapicta medallions, it looks like. More pothos. We've got, I'm not sure what this is right here. Let's see. Oh, this is a type of like bonsai tree, I do believe. I forget what these are called. And of course it just says assorted bonsai on the tag, but if I can find it, I'll flash it up on screen for you. But these are really cute, and I love how the bases look like feet or legs like growing down into the soil. Definitely super cute. So we got some more ZZ plants over here, the raven ones this time. And all of these are pretty reasonably priced. Bonsais typically are a little bit more expensive, and this is, let's see, I think it says $59.98. That's not surprising to me. But like the Calatheas, and once again, remember, they're coming with their own pot. This is like 20 bucks basically. And if we come over here, we've got some more snake plant varieties. Some Begonia maculatas. Lowe's is actually where I originally got my Begonia maculata. Now I will caution you guys that most Begonia maculatas that I've been seeing being sold, including mine, do have the fabric plugs on them. So make sure if you buy one, you check for the fabric plug and get it off of there. But moving on over here, we've got bird's nest ferns down here. I love how these look. And I think they call this one like the tornado bird's nest fern, I think, because it's growing in that swirl pattern. If I am not right about that, I will flash it up on screen and let you guys know. But these look really nice. What brand is this? Oh, this is more Costa Farm stuff. This is their Wick and Grow collection. So I think these are self-watering pots that these are in. And then we've got some Aglaonema here. Just looks like your standard red Aglaonema variety. And then another type of Aglaonema back here. I'm not sure what exact variety of that one is. Now, once again, remember, if you're buying an Aglaonema, odds are it's got plastic cages on it, which let me see if we can tell if these have them or not. I'm gonna stick my finger down in there and see if I can't figure. Yep, plastic cages. Totally plastic cages in there. Let me see if I can dig down where you can see it. Can you guys see it in there? The camera will focus. It might not want to focus. Hopefully you can see that little bit of black right there that I just uncovered. Plastic cages in all of these. So if you are buying Aglaonemas, make sure you check when you get them home. Make sure you remove them. If you don't know how to remove them, you can check my recent reenactment vlog where I had to do it video, and you can learn how to do it the way that I do it, and I will link that in the description below for you guys. Here is a cute little ponytail palm. Love ponytail palms. One of these days I will own a ponytail palm. I just don't know where I'm gonna put it at the moment. That's my problem, but I love ponytail palms. And once again, coming in a cute pot. This looks like one of the self-watering pots as well, and this is only $15.98. That is really decently priced. But all these plants are looking pretty good. That one I just stuck my finger in, like, it's not wet. These have not been overwatered. Whoever is tending to these plants at this store clearly knows what they're doing, or they've at least instructed their employees how to do it correctly, because none of these look bad. They look so much better than at my local Lowe's for sure. And I just noticed up here we've got some anthuriums. I think it's just your standard, I think common name is flamingo anthurium if I recall correctly. Definitely just little baby ones, but still super cute. And then we've got some more ferns over here. Just kind of a variety of smaller plants. I forget what this is called. Waffle plant maybe? Something like that with the crinkly purplish leaves. See them everywhere, like all your like Lowe's and Home Depot type stores. We got some more like ivy, some more syngoniums. There's some begonias tucked away in there. Very beautifully colored. This one is the type that has that like sheen to it. They just look iridescent. I really like how those look. I'm not at a point in my plant journey where I'm ready to tackle a Rex begonia. Cane begonia I'm good with for now. Let's see. I want to check. Yeah, I don't see any thrips. I've been very hesitant to buy syngonium from Lowe's because about a year and a half ago, every single one I saw was just riddled with thrips. But I'm not seeing any sign of pests on these ones, so that's good. We've got a Calathea ornata hiding out down here, looking absolutely lovely. Some more dracaenas and some more bird nest ferns. And some crotons hiding up in here. Some smaller peace lilies. Some nerve plants. I really love the way that Fittonia nerve plants look. Now these plants are another kind of somewhat finicky one. They really don't like to dry out, and they get very droopy very fast and usually have a slightly harder time recovering than a lot of other plants when you underwater them. But if you can get it right, I think they look absolutely beautiful. Moving along, we got some other types of crotons here, different varieties, some more syngoniums, more ferns. That's a beautiful looking little syngonium right here. This looks like it might be one of the illusion varieties. I don't think it's the same one I have. It looks a bit greener, but still super cute. And this is a super cute pot that it's in. And these are only $15.98. This little parlor palm, I really like parlor palms too. They're super cute. That's nice. And we've got like some of the terrariums with the air plants. Always super cute and easy to take care of, you guys. Like mine that's in a terrarium like this, I literally mist it like directly into the terrarium, just mist with a mister twice a week, and that's all I have to do. We got some more snake plants coming up here. We've got some succulents, got some aloes going on, looking nice and cute in their little decorative pots. That is a super cute pot right there. Look at that, so cute. Really like this striped one too. And then here's a Maranta, first Maranta I've seen today, a nice little green Maranta. Some more pothos, some more ferns. And then up here we've got a lovely looking hanging Hoya. Sorry if that lighting's kind of bad, it's kind of high up. This Hoya looks excellent. I think it's just a plain green, like carnosa maybe? I don't see a tag. Oof, where are we? Oh yeah, it just says assorted, of course, but that is 1998, and that is pretty good for a nice full pot like that. We got like a neon pothos next to it here, some type of ivy, just your regular golden pothos, more ivy. I wouldn't buy any of those pothos, just FYI, because I've told you guys, ivy is like a spider mite magnet, and so like I wouldn't buy any of those plants that are touching that ivy, because I pretty much can guarantee you there are live spider mites or dormant spider mites on that ivy. And I just spotted some red marantas up here for about 15 bucks in these nice cute hanging planters. There is a Syndapsis pictus argyrius, or Argyrius? I think it's Argyrius. Super cute, smaller little plants. Of course, we've got poinsettias over here. I don't know about these mixed planters, you guys. Well, once again, there's ivy, so I'm definitely not buying a mixed planter with ivy, but these plants all have very different water requirements, so I'm not really sure. That's probably why some of these baskets aren't looking so hot, but I guess maybe they were intended just to be like for the holidays? Maybe? And there's more hanging plants over here. We've got a spider plant right here. Some more ferns, different varieties of ferns. Some of these ones aren't looking their hottest. This poor pothos does not look very happy at all. Kind of droopy. And these ones really don't look good. This might be the clearance rack, even though it doesn't say it's the clearance rack. But there is a very lovely looking philodendron cordatum right there. Nice looking, not drooping, not looking overwatered or underwatered. And of course we've got some beautifully blooming orchids over here. Looking beautiful. A few little bromeliads here. I just spotted a string of turtles, but it is not looking too happy there. That is not a very full string of turtles. I definitely would not pay $16 for that, which is what they're asking for. And then down here, we've got some sago palms. Just a reminder, because I have discovered a lot of people in my area buy these and put them outside. They will not survive where I live outside. They will not survive below freezing temperatures. So if you buy a sago palm and you put it outside, be prepared to bring it inside during those super cold days in the winter. But that looks like about everything there is to see over here. So let's go find the Christmas gifts that I need for my parents. Alright, you guys, my family has been asking for some interesting things, or at least my parents have, but I think it's just because they need doubles. They don't want to take things from their main house in the Austin area to the house here, so they're asking for like some things to have just at this house. So that's what we're picking up as last minute Christmas gifts right now. So here's the oven thermometer my mom wants. Now we got to go find a hammer for my dad. I had no idea there were so many different types of hammers, you guys, but hopefully this will do. This is pretty standard compared to what I have at home. I mean, I'm not a hammer expert, but it's what we're doing. Alright, you guys, we're officially at my sister's house, but I rushed upstairs as soon as we got here because I need to wrap the presents before anybody sees them. Alright, you guys, so we got the presents squared away except for some donations that I need to make in the morning to some funds that some of my family members had requested donations be made to as part of their Christmas gift list. So I will take care of that first thing in the morning. And then right now I'm going to go hang out with the fam for a bit. But then here in a little bit, we're going to be making a little treat that we like to make every Christmas. And I'm going to bring you guys along for that.
The refrigerator is Greg's happy place. My kids eat.
All right, you guys, so everybody is awake from their naps now, and we are going to be making buckeyes. And if you're familiar with buckeyes, you know how delicious they are. And if you're not familiar with buckeyes, all you need to know is if you like peanut butter and chocolate, think like Reese's peanut butter cups or anything similar to that, you are definitely going to love buckeyes. Now, I have not mentioned to you guys before, but I am actually a vegan, so the version that we're going to be making today is actually dairy-free, which is great for any of you out there who are also vegan or perhaps lactose intolerant. But we're going to get everything set up and then we'll get started. So to start, you guys, we're putting in, well, we're doing a double recipe first of all. So we're doing 3 cups, right, of peanut butter. So 3 cups of peanut butter into a large mixing bowl.
As soon as
I'm also usually saying I'm hot at this point because I've usually been drinking. Andrea, do you want wine?
I wouldn't mind a glass of wine. Mom, would you like a glass of wine?
that would be lovely.
Okay, well, we'll get wine in a second. We gotta put in our vanilla first. So how much? 2 teaspoons of vanilla?
Yes.
Vanilla extract?
Yes, vanilla
Extract of the vanilla?
2, I said, right?
Mm-hmm, 2.
More drink. Or at least not at least 2 next glass.
Cheers.
To Buckeye season. I forgot to mention, you guys, that this is kind of a women of the household tradition in our household, and we usually get a little bit loopy and inappropriate in our conversations, so I may be cutting some things out during editing. Okay, you guys, so next up we have got confectioner sugar, which is just powdered sugar, right? That's all it is, powdered sugar, confectioner sugar. And how many cups are we putting in there?
3. 6?
Well, because we're doubling the recipe. So 6 cups of confectioner sugar, and you have to mix it in thoroughly with the peanut butter, which will be your arm workout for the day.
I thought you may have to just...
Wait, this is what I do next, right?
Yes.
Future Drea here. This is in fact not what you do next. Next, you are actually supposed to add the thawed butter to the peanut butter before doing the powdered sugar. We will realize our mistake here in a few minutes, but even if you put it in accidentally later, it still works out fine in the end. So we usually take turns here. One person mixes in one thing of sugar, then the next person, and so on and so forth.
Our recipe, mix with your hands until a stiff dough is formed.
You have peanut butter all over your damn hands.
Exactly. I don't think we have ever done it with our hands, unless you've got some kind of
At
special
the
glove.
very end, maybe.
Yeah.
This is when it starts to get more difficult.
And this is when I'm moving the wine out of the way of your elbow.
Thank you. No broken glasses, no spilt wine.
I start saying.
So you see how difficult this is. This is only the second half of the second cup, and we've got 4 more cups to go.
This is why you pour yourself a drink before you start. All right, I think that's that one. Next. Next mixer.
Okay. But you didn't get your whole cup.
Oh wait, was that not the whole one?
That wasn't the whole cup.
Y'all, I'm trying to cheat.
All right.
Mom.
I'll fine.
Alright, here comes cup number 3 of 6.
Have I got enough?
No.
You're kidding.
We may have to go to the store.
Oh shoot. Do you have any?
No.
Okay, I'm sending your father.
Yeah, it's only 4 cups.
Oh crap. Okay, you gotta go get more confectioner sugar. I'm sorry.
Wait,
I'm sorry.
Why can't I do math? How many?
Because you take after me and not your father.
Isn't this only 3 cups? I don't feel my lack of math skills need to be in this video.
Hey, I don't have good math skills either.
It says 24 ounces. And there's 8 ounces in a cup.
Yeah.
So wouldn't that only be 3 cups?
Yeah.
Well, that's some BS because we already put 3 cups. And there's definitely another 1.5 cups
not
in
quite.
there.
But this is weight, not volume. 24 ounces of weight.
Oh.
23 servings per container. So if you divide 1/4 into 23, that's about 6 cups.
All right, well, we may be able to just use the bag then. So no, you don't have to go.
Really? Get out of my face.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
No, that was good.
I just see elbows everywhere.
Mom, you up?
No.
Oh, I forgot to tell the people that we always end up laughing so hard we cry. We would have told the
just
people.
did. We laugh so hard we cry. It's not a great story.
What I find is that it makes him pay more attention because he does. Oh no! Did it get on you?
Yeah.
Oh no! How did I do that? With oh Lord, I'm dangerous with.
What's funny is you've been protecting everybody else from knocking wine
I know.
over.
I've been moving wine glasses left and freaking right.
He's like right there when I'm about to like. That is official. I'm about to say something to camera. I start to say it and he goes. For the record, that is Dad. You were killing me. For the record, that is the first wine casualty ever while making buckeyes. But quick wardrobe change. I can talk, and we're back into it.
You may need to pour some more wine.
You spilled my wine. You didn't pour me more.
I just got through cleaning up.
I'm
the mess.
kidding.
This is when we have. Ooh,
So
good.
as you can see, it definitely expands the more sugar you add. So we're moving on to a bigger bowl. Bigger bowl.
New bowl, who this?
I'm gonna hold on to it because of the way we're working
Just
now.
stay away from that wine, lady.
All right. I'm washing my hands and I'm going in.
Okay. Well, I think we probably have.
So when all else
Here,
fails, you
just
can
out of the
just do it like you would some cookie dough.
Do we use the butter instead of shortening?
It says a half a cup of buttery spread.
It goes
Oh, peanut butter, and vanilla.
I was wondering, but whatever. We can add it in after the
Yeah,
sugar,
it
no big
doesn't
deal.
matter. We'll
Still
just
all
work
gonna
it
get
in.
mixed in.
It'll get mixed in. Don't worry about it. It doesn't tell you to do it. It doesn't. You do it all. at
That's why
once.
it's so dry. That's why it's so dry.
Okay.
So minor error, we were supposed to put the butter in with the peanut butter first. Or so we think. Although I just don't feel like
No,
that's normally
no,
how we
it
go.
says-
But anyways.
Yeah, it is.
We've done this before.
Yeah, we do, don't we? It says peanut butter, and vanilla. Yes, it was
Yeah.
supposed to be. with the
Okay,
peanut
so we
butter.
messed up a little bit, but you know, it'll still get mixed in. 1 cup of butter, in this case, this is vegan butter.
That explains why this was so dry, and we were like, how are we ever going to get this all in here?
What she said? She said it's gonna be fun to lick the spoon. I said, AKA your hand. Alright, this is what it should look like when you're done, regardless of whether you remember to put the butter in at the right time or not. So now we're putting wax paper on a cookie sheet,
Is yours or mine?
and then we are going to roll
Grab the other cookie sheet.
the, I guess you could call this dough. I don't know what
you
you're
go.
going to, we'll call
peanut
we'll-
butter mixture.
the peanut butter mixture. We're going to roll this into like
Adam say.
ping pong ball size, is that?
Sure.
Yes, ping pong ball size balls, and we're going to put them on the wax paper on this cookie sheet.
And we're passing this tradition on. The ladies hang out in the kitchen and make buckeyes.
So this is the newest lady of the house. This is her first Buckeye experience. She slept through part of it, but we'll see what she thinks as we go along. Okay, so now we're gonna put these in the fridge until they get like firmed up, so about 30 minutes to an hour, and then we are going to be dipping them in chocolate. So right now Amy's got some water boiling. We're gonna do a double boiler situation. Even though we don't have a double boiler, we're going to basically makeshift one with a bowl, which my dad just cleaned for us. So we're adding in, we just measured out 4 tablespoons of shortening, vegetable shortening, to put in there. And then we're gonna add 12 ounces of vegan chocolate chips to that over medium-high heat. And basically you're just melting all that down and stirring it together. And then we're gonna dip our peanut butter balls into that. Chocolate's almost melted. We've got our peanut butter balls out here, some toothpicks. So we're basically going to use the toothpicks, stick them in a ball, dip it in the chocolate, and put it back on the wax paper on the cookie tray. So now we are going to dip with the toothpick.
Do not dip it all the way. Yeah,
Just
like that.
part way, 3/4 of the way, I guess, and then just set it back onto your wax paper and proceed forward until they're all done. So after that, we're just gonna move them into the fridge so that the chocolate can harden up, and then they're good to go and ready to eat. That'll probably take about, what, 30 minutes maybe? An hour? 30 minutes or an hour in the fridge just so that chocolate can harden. And then the deliciousness happens. Alright you guys, well, making buckeyes took quite a bit more time than we thought it was going to because, well, honestly, newborns will be newborns. They operate on their own schedule, and so we kept kind of getting a little bit interrupted. So we did finish dipping them in the chocolate, and then we immediately left and headed back to my parents' house for the night. So unfortunately, we didn't get to try a buckeye tonight, but we will definitely be having one first thing tomorrow morning because we will be heading back over to my sister's house bright and early for Christmas Day to start opening presents, and then we're going to be making Christmas dinner, and we are going to be filling in my mom's plant with the cuttings that I brought tomorrow as well. So I hope you all have had a fabulous Christmas Eve, and I will catch back up with y'all in the morning. I have a slight concern about this pot. So my mom did repot the original plant I gave to her into this pot a while back when it had gotten root bound in its 4-inch pot, which is totally fine. It's totally what you're supposed to do. But I am questioning if this pot has a drainage hole or not. She does not have black thumb. She has a shamrock that is still alive that she's had for how long? 40 years, something crazy?
Close to 40 years, if not 40
years.
years.
So I don't think that's a black thumb.
All over this land.
Well, you guys, unfortunately, that was a complete and total bust. But in the meantime, it's time to start making dinner, and I am going to be making my vegan cornbread that everybody requests I make at every single holiday. I swear this is not going to turn into a cooking channel, you guys. I just thought it might be something fun to cover.
Wow, this really is good cornbread.